Hey guys, welcome back to Confessions with Cassidy. I, of course, am Cassidy, and I'm so excited for this video. This is day 1 of the 75 hard challenge, and in this video, I'm going to talk all about what it is, what I'm expecting, and if you want to join along, comment below, and maybe we can make a group chat or something and figure out how to really motivate each other through the next 75 days. Before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell if you're feeling extra lovely. So, first off, what is it? 75 hard, you've probably seen it on TikTok, you've seen people have like amazing weight loss results, you've probably seen people fail and have to start again, and it seems like so challenging. And I personally do not have the best self-control, so I'm so excited to try this challenge and to document my process. I think it's going to be really, really cool. So basically, to the point, what is the 75 hard challenge? Basically, it was created by this guy, Andy Frisella, who's like a podcaster, supplement guy, author. He does it all. And basically, it is a mental challenge. The sole purpose of this is not for weight loss. It is 100% just to challenge your mind, to gain self-control, and to challenge yourself to kind of get away from your vices and to learn discipline, honestly. At least that's what I take from it, and I'm definitely in need of a little bit of discipline, so I'm super excited. There is a few rules, and you have to follow them religiously. If you cheat, if you do not complete one of these rules, even if you're on day 74, you have to go back to day 1. So it is obviously very tough and very strict and very terrifying, if I'm being honest, but I'm totally down for it. So rule 1 is you have to do 2 45-minute exercises every day. Now, it doesn't specify what kind of exercises. That could just be going for a 45-minute walk. That could be 45-minute HIIT, elliptical, dancing, whatever you want. This is 45 minutes of exercise that you want to do, which I love. Sometimes these like workout challenges and everything, you start them and you're super excited, but you're doing like the same thing for 60 days and you get tired of it and then you're bored and then you give up. So I love that there's like this freedom to move your body in a way that you want to. So that's going to be super cool. I think I'm going to be focusing on circuit training, elliptical training, weight training, and including some yoga, walking, and running as well. That's kind of what I am imagining, and I think it's going to be a really good way of not getting bored with the fitness that I'm choosing to do. Now, with these 2 45-minute workouts, one of them, the rule says, has to be outside. Now, I don't know if you know much about my life, but I work on a cruise ship, so I will do my best to do one of those 45-minute workouts outside every day. However, if it is dangerous when we're at sea or anything, I will be doing it inside, and that's just a safety precaution because I don't feel like falling off a cruise ship. The next point is that you have to follow a diet. Again, I love that this challenge doesn't specify what you can eat. You know, from somebody who has struggled with an eating disorder in the past, this is without question something that is so attractive to me about this challenge. It doesn't say like no carbs, no sugar, like that food is bad. It doesn't say that at all. You're given the choice of what diet you want to follow. Now, of course, it is a diet, so you can't be choosing a hamburger, french fries, and pizza for your 3 meals in the day. But I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. But for me, I don't feel like I have to limit myself of what I'm able to eat. I just want to eat clean. I want to eat good food. I want to eat fresh food and food that really fuels my body. Especially with doing 90 minutes of exercise every day, I want to make sure that I'm really fueling my body. I personally will probably do a little bit on the lower carb side, just because after the holidays, it's like end of February. I definitely went a little carb heavy during the holidays, which is totally fine and I enjoyed myself. But going into summer and my wedding coming up, I want to feel really, really good. So I'm going to choose to do low carb. Not keto or anything. Obviously, I'm still going to eat carbohydrates, but I just want to be very conscious of the food I'm going to be intaking. Now, the next point is going to be a toughie, and that is no alcohol and absolutely no cheat meals. So I love me a glass of wine. I can't really remember like the last time I like had like a massive break from alcohol. So to be honest, I am super, I don't want to say nervous, I think that's the wrong word, but it's almost like that evening, you know, a couple times a week, glass of red wine is like a comfort thing, and like I think that's going to be a really nice challenge for me to realize like I don't have to have a glass of red wine to calm down at the end of the week. So that's something I'm super looking forward to. I imagine I'm going to feel amazing after. because at the end of the day, alcohol is poison. But so that's going to be, I think, one of the toughest points for me. But again, it's a challenge and it's a mental challenge. So I am really, really looking forward to challenging myself and to honestly just not drink alcohol. It's going to be really cool. And as far as cheat meals goes, like I said, pizza, that doesn't really follow any diet. So really thinking clean food. For me, I'm not going to be doing any greasy carbs, any like fatty carbs, and I just want to, like I said, really fuel my body with like nutritious and energy filled food. The next point is that you must drink 1 gallon of water a day. So if you don't know what a gallon is, that is just under 4 liters of water a day. I have my trusty liter water bottle, so I have to drink 4 of these every day, and I love water, so I'm very excited about this. I can imagine if you don't really like drinking water that this would be extremely tough for people. So this part I'm not nervous about because I probably drink 4 liters a day anyway. So just continue hydrating. But I'm sure my skin is going to be glowing and feeling amazing at the end of the 75 days. And I know my body will be thankful for a ton of water. The next point is that you have to read 10 pages of nonfiction a day. I know you read Harry Potter and Twilight every single night, but it is not included in this challenge. So it's gonna have to be something nonfiction, a biography, a self-help book. I guess like a medical journal would work. My fiance is he's already started the 75 hard challenge, but for example, he's reading a book about hip mobility so that he can get stronger joints, which is super cool. I haven't picked my book yet. I will definitely be downloading it on my iPad from the bookstore, and as soon as I know what book I'm reading, I will definitely let you all know in the next video. I'm leaning towards something self-helpy just because I feel like everybody needs a little help. And it's 10 pages a day, so nothing too bad. I love reading, but I don't really read a lot of nonfiction, so that's going to be really interesting to read a different style of writing, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. So the last point is that you have to take a progress picture every single day. I take progress pictures even if I'm not dieting, so I am excited for this. I think it's a really great way to track progress without getting addicted to the scale. There was a time in my life where I weighed myself every single morning, and that's not something I'm interested in doing. I will be tracking weight loss via the scale. I'm thinking about doing it maybe weekly or bi-weekly, but I definitely don't want to go down the route of weighing myself every day. But it's definitely going to be like a secondary way of tracking. I don't really believe in the scale. I think it depends on what you've eaten and what you've drank in the day, but obviously in a challenge like this, you're going to be losing weight. But something that I really like about this challenge, and like the more I read about it and everything, is people describe it as like a mental challenge with like a side effect that's weight loss. And I think that's a really cool way of looking at it, because I've done every diet in the book, you know, do keto and you lose 40 pounds and then the next day you eat a cheeseburger and then you're 50 pounds heavier. So like, I have no interest in crash diets or creating an unhealthy relationship with food. I am more interested in seeing what this challenge can actually bring for me and how I feel, you know, changing the way I look at alcohol and the way I look at exercise and the way I fuel my body with food. I just think it's going to be a really good break for my system and kind of like a reset button. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. So basically that is the 75 hard breakdown. I am planning on doing a vlog every week of my experience, which I will obviously be posting to my YouTube channel, about the good times, bad times, about how I'm feeling during the process. I'm guessing there's going to be some highs and some lows. I'm really trying to go into this with like a really great mindset. I'm super excited for it. I think whenever you want to do like a massive challenge like this, it's definitely good to go into it from a point of like very much excited and very open to the experience. I think as soon as like you want to do something, or say your partner or your friend is like, oh, I'm gonna do 75 hard, and you're not really interested in it, it's not gonna work. So if you're gonna do 75 hard, make sure it is a decision you are making and coming from yourself and something that you think is gonna bring you joy. If you are watching this video and thinking about wanting to try 75 hard, comment down below and let me know, and we can definitely create a little support group and do this together, because my wedding is in June and I want to feel and look and live my life in a healthier way than I am now. So yeah, I'm totally looking forward to this. I know it's a little bit of a different path on my channel, but I feel like that's what creating is all about. I want to share this with you guys and look forward to a weekly vlog about 75 hard. And I'm so looking forward to starting this journey. When I get out of quarantine on this cruise ship, I will definitely be looking forward to some support on this challenge and to share my experience. I wish you guys an amazing week. Stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you next Sunday. Mwah!